welcome to this episode of Fish Fab. This time we're going to be putting suspension back on the WR1. We're going to concentrate mainly this time on the diff and all the subframe that go with it. It's quite an integral part of the back, and then from that we're going to hang as many suspension arms as we can and put the brackets on in bits and pieces, and to try and just keep putting bits on. So it's going to be a lot of pressing bushes in and bolting bits up. The nice thing is that Paul, the owner, has spent quite a bit of money on brand new Subaru bolts, so hopefully this bit should go fairly well. So it's going to be powder coating new parts, brand new Subaru Impreza bushers, and then new bolts. So this should be a fairly straightforward process. The only thing that might take a little bit of time is they have powder coated into some of the bores, which would be fine if we were poly bushing it. I think we could get away with it because they're genuine bushes going back in. We are probably going to have to buff some of that powder coat out so we can push it in without actually damaging the sleeve itself. So there's going to be a bit of time taken, but this should be a fairly simple, quick process, he says. So let's cue the montage and get on with the job. then, so I hope you're still watching at the end of that montage. The reason we ended it there was pretty much because the battery on the camera went flat, so that's why we ended the montage. So the only things we did do a little bit after that off the camera was the anti-roll bars are back on front and back, and I think we've also everything that you saw that we did to the back we've also done to the front. So obviously you can see behind me the front suspension's up. At the minute everything's just loose, we haven't done anything up. We pretty much just wanted to make sure that we've got all the components is back from powder coating, nothing's missing, all the bolts are what we wanted, so it is loosely put together. So once we've got it all together and we've proven that everything's okay and everything fits okay and we've got everything, we will go around and torque everything up to Subaru spec, so everything should be buttoned up ready to go down the road. When we do a little bit of driving down the road, hopefully a little bit we'll come back and we'll do a spanner check on it anyway, make sure everything is fine. There's always going to be niggles. I mean, we've pretty much had the whole car completely apart and back together. I think I would be silly to think that we were going to ride off into the sunset and not have any issues. There's going to be something. It's an extensive amount of work being done on this car, so you know you can't expect it to be completely perfect when it goes out. It'd be nice if it is, but unlikely. So yeah, so the next one we will hopefully be putting the drive shafts in. I'm hoping to do a bit of a video on how they go together. There's quite a bit of complexity in how they work and that, and they come apart. There's a lot of work, so I was just going to make that into a little video of its own, and then when we come back we're really going to be cracking on. So hopefully a few more videos and we'll be able to start this up and see how everything goes. So please subscribe, thumbs up, put comments in, you know, tell me what you think, tell me what you want. I'm not putting enough detail in, I'm trying to rush through it. You know, I'm looking at the way that I don't want to put too much stuff in that might bore you. If you feel you want to see 40 bushes being pushed into powder coated arms and there's enough of you out there, then maybe we'll go to that level of detail. It won't be on this project. There is a balance between getting the job done and also filming it. Hopefully if we do need more detail, and then we can slow the projects down a bit and then film a bit more. So I'm just trying to find that balance at the minute. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.